Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Vampire Counts community playthrough. Derek von Carstein, Lord of the Blood Dogs himself, would like to welcome you to the stream as he eats his blood biscuit. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Yes. And while he eats his second one, I'd like to remind you that if you wish to get involved and lead a faction or help decide the faces of a certain faction, please head on over to the Discord and pledge yourself in the pledging chamber. If you decide to... he wants another one, excuse me. If you decide to join as a member of the YouTube channel, the Patreon, or as a Twitch subscriber, including the Amazon free thing you get every week, month, a week, you'll get to lead the Blood Dragons. Otherwise, you'll get randomized among, well, not randomized, you get to pick between the Strigoi, the Lamians, and the Necrocs. Or if you're live in the chat, as you are now, that was a big yawn, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, thank you. You get to play as the Von Carsteins. But enough from this little man. Hi, everyone. We'll get on with the fight. So, this is where we left off last week. We have conquered Castle Drakenhof, we have conquered Eschen, we've got Isabella, I forgot her name then, lined up on Voldenhof even. We have Vlad heading back towards Schwarzenhafen to watch out for this dwarf army from Zufbar, which Scumby in comments last time helpfully pointed out is called Get Gold, because you couldn't be more on the nose with a dwarf if you tried. They're not an amazingly strong army, but they're dwarves. Dwarves don't do particularly weak, they're always fairly annoying. So, yes. I can't remember if we're at the point where we have to hit end turn. I think we are. She's got nothing left. He's got nothing left. We are one blood kiss away from unlocking our first lord, and we will be going for the blood dragons first, which is the people that are supporting the channel. After that, it will be a nice little spin of the wheel to see who comes next out of the three Necroc, Strigoi, and Lamians. And the Von Carsteins will be last because they have access to these two legendary lords for getting involved for now, so they don't really need their own one just yet. Now, Manfred should respawn here in a few turns. I'm tempted to kind of cheese a little bit and wait for him to respawn so we can kill him again, so that we can get our third blood kiss. Alternatively, we can rush towards, what are they called? Banshees? Which can then allow us to go around assassinating some heroes, which is another way of getting these. So, you know, we've got a few options. We might see a lord tonight. Let's hit end turn and see what happens. So I have set the blood...
Thou shalt treat me with the respect I deserve, or die.
He wants a peace treaty? No, I don't think so. We've got you on the ropes. I have set the Blood Dragon channel the task of... Really? Let's retreat away from that. I don't want to fight that garrison. The task of coming up with a name for their first Blood Dragon Lord. Where did you just retreat to, woman? Seriously? Up there? Oy, why do they make it difficult for you? Retreat back towards friendly lands. I mean, you even retreat towards ones that don't have vampiric corruption. Okay, well, The dwarves have gone. Schwarzhafen can upgrade their mill. Let's do that.
The von Garstein.
Can you... you're kind of pinned. That's not good. Right, go sit up there, away from the garrison. Because he's not going to come out and fight in his current state.
Lord of the dead.
He has, however, left Templehof. Hi, Derek. Apologies for that. My wife's just got home and he's obviously heard it. He has left Templehof nicely exposed. It has 4 units of skeleton spearmen, 2 zombies, and 2 fellbats.
I am Vlad.
We should be able to deal with that. Can we do raise the dead? Can afford one. No, we can afford both. Get in there.
Massacre them.
And we're gonna snipe your town.
The world will be mine.
Let's go. Chad's calling me shortest because he identifies as a dwarf. Yeah. The vampire doggo lord demands Templehof's blood, as Jonathan in chat has pointed out. Now the towers are probably the deadliest thing we're about to run into here. The bats we can deal with our Vargeist, no problem. Have they even got enough units to really spread themselves around? Interesting questions and more. I reckon that's gonna be a weak point. I don't think these have the arc to cover this. Now then, let's run them up there as well. I'll use the knights in a similar location just to hide there. Then I'm going to split between the 2 gates just to kind of spread their defenders out a bit. Give us the opportunity to break in multiple places. We'll have the regular skeletons one side and the spears the other. Right, the flyers are the first priority because they need to get behind the towers. Go. And the heroes and the knights in here, please.
Swiftly. Vlad von Garstein.
Let's get you up. Oh no, you're this side. Let's get you in there. You in there. Zombies can shamble forwards in a similar vein. Now, do I have Vlad go up the wall or smash a gate down? I think smash a gate down sounds like a better plan. Right. Bar guys, get them bats. We'll flank around the sides with the other bats. Decimated them. They're dropping out of the sky like, well, I would say flies, but I mean bats is a good enough analogy here. Sorted. Can you smash a door down? Give it a try. Vladdy's on the stroll. How are these bats still going? Get them. There we go. I do enjoy how Vlad's clowned as a wizard. I mean, he could pretty much just face punch most of the things in this. In fact, I think the skeletons are going to break in before he does. Let's send you around there to support that side. Along with the undead knights with a voice problem. I mean, they appear to be pulling back from the main... Which suits me, because it puts my knights in a great position. Although they've got spears. We need to watch that. 52%. Okay, we're about... Yep, we're in. Send the Blood Knights around that way. No, not the zombies. Where's the other spear unit there? Get the hero in. Vlad? Pin down this zombie unit, please. Use your newfound skelly friends to help. Okay, so Vlad's going to do a number on them. Derek's enjoying it. But here come the knights. And here comes the charge. Oh, right through the camera. Zombie to the face. Good job, good job. Let's have a bit of a shamble fest on the left. I mean, they're surrounded. They're crumbling because the morale's gone. Sorted. Did the knights even... Nope, knights didn't lose a single person.
Lord of the dead, with haste!
I understand.
Right, what spells were you? Malakith's Mystifying Miasma. Strong versus multiple combatants. Weeds a Confounding Fog. Or, this was it, the Penumbral Pendulum. It's a wind type attack. Which is exactly what we want. Let's get this vampire up here. Okay. Yep. That'll do it. Go, zombies, go!
Blood, bone, curse.
Go, bloody go!
Vampire. At once.
See if we can't sneak them by up the side here. Yeah, let's deal with them.
We are immortal.
Stompy, 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 stomp. Nom, 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 nom.
End them.
I mean, even the wizard's in beating up some zombies. Incoming painful landing. Chad's in chat going, one vampire. Ah, ah, ah.
This world is mine.
Oh, Jonathan wants me to rename the town Castle CHOCULA. By the way, people watching this back later who will hopefully see the replays sort of snippeted in alongside the actual fight, let me know what you think of that. I try to show all the main bits of the fight that I missed because I'm focusing elsewhere during actually playing it. I did one instance of it in the first video. Let me know if you enjoy it, because I'll keep doing it, and if you don't, then I'll save myself some time and effort. But, you know, I'm happy to do it if you feel it adds something. Now then, what to put on Little Bloody? I mean, Cloud of Horror's pretty nice. But then leveling up his melee. Aura constant. Affects allies. Resurrects the combat. I mean, that's pretty strong. I was gonna send him like straight down the melee tree completely, but just everything around him getting healed is a little crazy. But for now we'll do that one because of the campaign movement. But I wasn't going to go down this tree, but I think I may go at least that far. Scumby says he enjoyed it in the first episode. That's good. Yeah, the one in the first episode was when I sent the commander's hit squad off to go and murder Manfred, but I ended up having to focus elsewhere in the fight. So I felt, you know, I might as well put this up in the corner so you guys can see the 4-on-1 vampire gang action. Oh, that's a nice one. Melee defense and attack hex. But then armor and leadership. Leadership causes undead to wither and die because they don't rout. I think that one. Because it reduces the damage coming in to me as well. Why is there some Skaven corruption? Osmosis. Oh, I guess we are near Mordheim. I might let him off. Alright, you can't do much. You're done there. Probably going to go for the fort next. Just to finish off this region. And then we'll coalesce onto Waldenhof and finish off that faction. So Mordheim in this, I believe, starts as a destroyed city, and it might have a Skaven nest in it. But someone can capture it and rebuild it, I think. There may be an event there, may be able to get a special building. I can't quite remember. He's now mustering. Interesting. He's within reinforcement range of the town. Okay, a vampire within your dominion is needlessly feasting on the peasantry. They die in horror in their hamlets, leaving their pathetic farms unattended. Mortals become so fatalistic that then we risk an uprising. Terror must be balanced. Take her lands. Diplomatic relations with Sylvania, who we are busy murdering. So yeah, okay. And small folk. Yeah, we'll take her lands.
Devourer of light. Annihilate them. Blood!
I don't think we need to see that. Auto-resolve in this is not quite as bad as Napoleon. So I'm happy to do one occasionally.
Death and destruction.
Interesting. Okay, province secured. So now we can issue an edict. Let's do growth. Growth and corruption. Because we've got to level these up. Well, we don't need you.
Champion of the dark.
Lads leveled again. I'm gonna go down this one. Get that curse. And the vampire with him. Have that other spell that I like the look of. Yeah, see? Get some assistance. I mean,
I will not.
we can still comfortably take them. Drakenhof got at the moment. Not a lot. We need to get this mine shaft upgraded, but we need to get this leveled up. So you can raid. I'll have some money, please. Oh, they performed an assault garrison. Well, that's nice for them. Really doesn't do too much to me. Yep, just Wardenhof to go for these guys, I think. Nice, that's that done. Okay, occupy, loot, raise or sack 8 different settlements.
All shall know me and tremble. Bow before me.
Here we go. Let's recruit. How many have we got? 3. They're all 1 turn. Perfect. Right on the border. Oh, right, Templehof. Let's upgrade you. Who are we currently at war with? Yep, just Manfred. It is a shame that we can't kind of, you know, integrate him. Okay, so what do we have in here? Public order and income. That unlocks the Necromancer, and it's a growth building. Increases local recruitment capacity, hero ranks and Necromancers. I think, should we go down that one, get a Necromancer going? Sounds like a plan. Gives people more options of what hero they want alongside their lord once an army comes up. Be nice to know how many turns until Manfred shows up. Well, it looks like that might be Manfred there now. Hello, Manfred. Yeah, you go hide in there, buddy. It's not going to help you, but you go hide in there. Legacy of Nagash. Nagash has been gone from the world for centuries, yet his legacy persists, and now a humble warlock approaches wishing to sell 2 artifacts said to contain the great necromancer's spirit. We can do Trust No One, Vampiric Corruption in adjacent provinces +1, or we can pay the mortal and get Vampiric Corruption in adjacent provinces +3, but it costs us 2,000. I would rather keep the money at the point we have a lot to build, a lot to upgrade and recruit, and you know, it's not a huge amount extra. It's what, 6? Because it only lasts for 3 turns. Slay the Fool. Research. We now have extra armor on our skeletons and skeleton spearmen, which means we can now get the one we wanted all along. Minus 100% for skeleton warriors and skeleton spearmen upkeep, which is how we are going to be affording so many armies. Now then, Isabella. Go to there. Vladdy. In you come.
Shed their blood. No mercy.
Oh, we have quite the fight on, it seems. Who have we got? A Vampire of Death and Manfred, which is who we wanted because we got our blood kiss from this. Blood Dragon people, you're gonna need your name, because we're gonna name your lord soon. Got some Crypt Horrors. Actually,
Bring them
encircle. You stroll around this side, please, so we're not coming in behind them.
shall perish.
Now we'll go in. It's a good thing that Jonathan is not part of the Blood Dragons, or I think the First Lord would be called Count Chocula. Right. Same as before. Zombie wall to the front. Skeleton second rank. Spears on the flank. Lords preparing to make a death squad. Cavalry will go as required. And the flyers preparing to go win the air war. I almost want their reinforcements to come on so we can actually just have a big old battle. But I think they actually start on the field because we're attacking them. Yeah, they do. Just give mine a minute to get on. Yeah, so because the town didn't have any settlement walls, they just get an open field to defend. Any more? Is that everybody? We all on now? Zombie wall. Skeletons. Legendary Lord Death Squad.
With haste!
They haven't got... Ah, yeah, they do. These dire wolves tried flanking last time, and he does have some black knights as well. I'm going to send the knights right out here.
With haste!
That's everybody moving. Alright, how many bats they got? 3. It's a bit of a weird formation, kind of refused left flank and advanced right flank, but never mind. I think people see what I'm going for. That kind of defense in depth is interesting. Zombies in the center, crypt ghouls as the next lot, and then the big stuff. Ah, actually, monstrous infantry. I probably want to use the knights against them. That or the lords, because they'll chew them to pieces as well. There we go. We've triggered a rearrangement. Advance the zombies. Comes the flank that I was expecting. Let's have the flyers come back here to deal with them. And the lords come up the middle. Come on, flyers. Chase these doggies. Oh no, some zombies are going to get charged. What a shame. Time to fight the crypt horrors with my lords. Buy us some time while we roll this flank in. Tie up those knights, please. How are we doing over this side?
Lord of the dead.
Melee attack and defense on those crypt horrors.
Blood magic!
Blood knights. Brutal fools.
Target acquired. Nom 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 nom. Right.
All shall bow
Manfred.
before me.
Where you hiding, Manfred? Come here.
Victory is mine.
Go get him, boys.
Vampire! The curse of undeath!
Those knights make short work of large units.
Blood von Karstein. Face your fate, mortal.
Come on, lords. In we go. Ah, the hit squad's found him.
Attack!
Go on, get him. Who's got the speed reduction? Is there a speed reduction spell?
Find me if you dare!
Leadership.
Vampire! We are immortal!
Blood knights. With haste. Swiftly.
Oh, some knight on knight action. Here we go. I think they're having none of that.
Vlad von Karstein.
He's breaking. In they come. He's trying to run again. Oh, down he goes. And now they crumble. Go away. Oh, I didn't hit a save replay. I got most of the close-in footage there, I think. So their knights did the majority of the work, and a lot of that would have been on the zombies, which is the whole point of the zombies. I'll get used to saving the replay sometime, honest. We will... Oh, we could subjugate. No. It's the... it's Confederate or whatever it's called that gets you the access to their lord. Post-battle chance of stealing a magic item plus 8%. Corpse thief. Pretty appropriate for a vampire, really. Mesmerizing aura. Enemy hero action success chance -9. Bonus to attack and defense. Or, you know, the regen. And then Isabella can also get it. Sounds like a plan. And her wizard. Armor and weapon damage. Bonus to leadership and can cause terror. Improved power recharge. Terror sounds good. Chat are now doing impressions of the various different factions. Come here, you dead git. Everyone knows that Orcs is the best. Orcs have the best voice lines by a long way, but I don't particularly like playing them as a faction. So war declared. Sterlander, Sylvania. Sylvania destroyed. However, does that mean Sterland might like me enough?
Who calls?
For a trade deal?
Dark days indeed, when vampires come to pay social calls. Disagree with that?
No. But that is another one of these done. Let's get the growth in the public order. And now the first bloodline summon. Mr. Blood Dragon with your weapon strength plus 10% for all cavalry units in all armies. Awaken! I was expecting him to actually, you know, summon somewhere. But do we recruit him in here? There he is. Johann Guns. Aggressive, charge bonus, weapon strength. So we will have a quick look at his skills while we're here. We got stuff we can give him? Not really. No. Oh, he has quite the choice. So Barded Nightmare, Hellsteed, Zombie Dragon. He's already got immortality, so he will be wounded instead of killed. Missile resistance. The Ordo Draconis. Upkeep minus 40% for Blood Knight units in his army. Recruitment cost minus 40% for Blood Knight units in his army. Reduction in turn recruitment time. And an income post-battle loot. Wow, I guess he wants some Blood Knights then, doesn't he? Leadership. Leadership. I mean, just Zombie Dragon. Okay, so it looks like, so if you go Doom Rider, you then either go the Strength of Steel, which is armor, armor piercing, and bonus versus large, followed by Heart Piercing, which is armor piercing damage and charge bonus, or you go Grave Sentinels, which is cost reduction for Graveguard units, and then missile and physical resistance. So you can either go Graveguard, or I'm going to personally go around and murder absolutely everything, depending on whether you want him to be the Herald of Death or his army. Looks like you then have the pretty much the same as Vlad. You either go super strong melee, all the way down to Red Fury, Supernatural Horror, or you go Spellcaster. I mean, it's not what he's going to be great at, but you can do it. You've got all the aura regular stuff down there. Make him a better sort of commander for the army around it. And then the usual down the bottom for attrition and just general lightning strike sort of map based abilities. Siege holdout time. I mean, you can sort of see where he's very strongly leaning. But it is all down to the people who are assigned as Blood Dragons in the Discord to decide what they want to do with him. And whichever way they go, I will assign them a hero, either a necromancer or a vampire or something, to sit alongside him doing the opposite. Guessing he can't. There's not much to be recruited in this region. We need to get these buildings going, so population surplus next turn. Population surplus in 5 turns. Let's get you going up a level. Start unlocking these slots and getting more buildings in play. I think what I'm going to actually do is make Templehof his base. I will bring these two back down to Drakenhof. So, we don't actually have an enemy at the moment. We can head to the Empire lands. So we've got, who is it? There's Ostermark to the north, Stirland, although I think we have non-aggression pacts for both of them. We could go investigate Mordheim. To the southwest we have Averland, and then we have Zufbar hiding in the mountains in some reasonable strength. Or Karak Kudrin up here. So Stream Chat, as you're in charge of the Von Carsteins, where would you like to go? While they have a chat amongst themselves for a minute. Just gonna see. Where do you change his name? I can't remember where you do it. Rename. There it is. Okay. Oh, and his trait is charge bonus weapon strength. Yeah, fair enough. Frenzy. We know about disintegrating and crumbling because he's vampire counts. Oh, he's got missile resistance. Cool. Right, over to chat. So, Mordheim. Simon says, don't go for Mordheim unless you want your armies to get ripped apart by a lot of angry and mutated rats. But pretty much everyone else is saying Mordheim. So I guess we'll redirect these two towards Mordheim. What's the vampiric corruption like in there? Not great, but it is minus 3% turn. Can we detach the vampires? Because I think they spread it by being in there. Yeah, spread corruption and discover undercities. We get them in there first as an advanced force while we build up the armies of these two to have something more than zombies. They may even be able to scout it for us. But that's the plan for next episode. So hopefully by the time we get round to next week, the Blood Dragons will have decided what they wish to do with their lord and what they want to call him. Hopefully not Count CHOCULA, but if that's what they want to call him, then fair enough. And yes, hopefully we can hunt down some people to get some more blood kisses going, so everyone else can start getting their choices and actions involved. But we need to find some banshees. Banshees are the ones that can do assassinate, so maybe we need to prioritize whatever building gets us them. We'll try to remember that for next time. Hopefully the people in the live stream chat will remind me if I forget. But that's all for now, so hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.